As the potentially catastrophic Hurricane Maria heads toward Puerto Rico, area members of the National Guard have just arrived back from helping out with Hurricane Irma damage. News 8's Madeline O'Neill has their story.
Lisa, the National Guard prides itself on being available to respond anytime and anywhere disaster strikes. They did just that last Monday when more than 600 Wisconsin soldiers, 75 out of Arcadia and Onalaska, flew to Florida to provide any help they could after Hurricane Irma hit.
In the military, it's just, I guess, goes with the job.
On September 9th, Wisconsin National Guard units received orders they were to head to Florida.
Bags were packed. We were ready to go.
2 days later, on September 11th, 75 men from the Arcadia and Onalaska units landed in Fort Lauderdale.
We went down there, it was 95 degrees. We got acclimated in a hurry, and we took care of business.
It was hot.
Adam Steffen knew he'd be away from his wife and 3 kids for up to 60 days. But he was proud to have his boots on the ground as part of a disaster relief mission.
That's the traditional Guard mission. There's a lot of people that put 20 years and actually don't get to do it, so it was actually kind of nice.
It was the first out-of-state deployment for many men, including Dylan Dooley.
The damage was pretty bad. A lot of trees tore up, people without power all over the state of Florida. It was a pretty devastating thing to see.
The Guard helped restore power.
I love helping people.
And soldiers took over for Miami-Dade police on tasks such as traffic control to give officers working consecutive 12-hour days a break.
We figured anything that we could do to help relieve them, just get them a little breather, you know, even if it was for 2 days.
On September 17th, the Guard was able to come back to Wisconsin.
They're happy to be home, that's for sure.
Captain Eric Boyle says he couldn't be more proud of his men.
It was an honor.
And they're more than ready to head out in case disaster strikes again.
In a heartbeat.
Now, initially, the National Guard in Wisconsin was prepared to drive more than 100 support vehicles down to Florida as well, but they ended up not being needed.
Well, how was the Guard received when they got to Florida?
Well, the Guard says that the community was more than welcoming and that residents always made sure they had plenty of food and water, and they never even had to pay for a meal while down there.
They probably really appreciated that help.
Oh, yeah.
All right, thanks, Madeline.